Alright guys, so welcome back to another week of toy hunting. So, sorry for the mid-interruption of last week's video, but yeah, I was just not feeling it. I was going to actually do the autograph signing as my midweek video, but then the hunt was just going terribly, where it was just nothing interesting was being found, and I was just feeling frustrated by it, and I was like, I'm not going to bore you with it. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to incorporate the autograph signing into the video. So I thought that was a fun little diversion. So this week we're going to go back at it and start hunting again. Hopefully things will pick up this week. I really hope so, because it's been pretty bad now for several weeks. But we'll see what happens. Thank you guys again so much for subscribing and watching and commenting and everything. You guys have been amazing. Keep it up. It's really helping the channel grow. The more you guys interact with it, the more the channel's gonna get out into the YouTube stratosphere and get into people's suggestion boxes. So keep it up. I definitely appreciate it. So anyways, right now I'm at the first target of the week. Not sure what we're gonna find. I know I've been seeing some Star Wars stuff dropping, but I'm in the Northeast, which tends to be a lot of the times the last place where things appear. There are exceptions, but that's generally what happens. But we'll see. So fingers crossed, let's head on into our first target and see what we can find. All right, here we go. So first store of the week, and hopefully it's better than last week. Got an Edge. I'm on the lookout for the Chase Edge with the red pants. Haven't come across him yet. Oh, that's a new Rey Mysterio. Let's see, Kevin Owens. Another regular Edge back there. I do like the fact that they are releasing the Legends. Oh, look at this Bray Wyatt. Now, I actually contemplated getting this one. I walked around with it for a while, but I ultimately didn't get it because I have two now Ultimate Edition Bray Wyatts. I'm like, I don't need this one really. But what I was going to say before is I really like the fact that they were releasing the WWE Legends in kind of mass quantities, that they're not hard to find, because the earlier series were almost impossible. Transformers. Nothing new for DC, nothing new for Marvel. And look at this NECA section. A bunch of savages in this town, I swear. Freaking mess. Look at this. Some actual good stuff in here, but that Bride of Chucky. That's actually kind of a cool 2-pack. Some good Friday 13th figures down there. All right, we are at now a Walmart. A lot of Jurassic Park toys, which is cool. Not my thing, but it's cool to see. Some Transformers. These legacy ones are hitting the shelves hard. Oh, here we go. A few of these. Just one there, but still. At least it's out again. After it initially came out, it just disappeared off the shelves, that Thor line. Nothing new for DC here. Although I think this Batman might be new. Let's see. Some Power Rangers. And nothing crazy with Star Wars, just this old vintage line. Grab those Palpatines while you still can. You won't regret it. see. Masters of the Universe, nothing. LJ and Cody, Sting, that's cool. Yeah, but nothing that I need otherwise. It's kind of amazing with all the hunting that I do. I have never seen a AEW chase figure, not once. And they had an end cap of the vintage line here. And here's a little quick Lego burst for my buddy Grimsey. Here's their NECA section, a couple super shredders, which is cool. The clown. Let's see, this is another Target. And speaking of Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, there's the new Ultimate form. This one I did grab. This is the second one that I was referencing that I do have. Let's see, Transformers, nothing here. There's a lot of new Power Ranger stuff which is popping up. They had a bunch of these Super 7 G.I. Joes, which are really cool, I think. I just wish they were cheaper. They should be priced like their Marvel 3 3/4 figures. But they had pretty much all of them there. But a lot of new Power Ranger stuff I've been noticing has been hitting. Again, not my thing, but I think it's kind of cool. Nothing with NECA. At least nothing that I need. Now, here's a GameStop, and GameStop, I know my buddy Sentry has said this recently, but GameStop has been incredible. It has been like a hidden gem, so to speak, for toy hunting recently. Really well, and this particular one in my area especially. Look at this, I've never seen these two Lokis. There's another one behind it. Didn't even know that exists. Falcon. The Iron Man. Got some nice DC figures, which you don't see anywhere, like this Green Arrow. At least I've never seen it before anywhere. It's very nice, very nice. Yep. And here is another Target. That's a great rock figure right there. A lot of these retro collection figures, tons of them, they are hitting the stores hard. Look at this. And it's a cool set, so I'm happy that it is. But they are just all over the place. It's pretty neat. Wait till you guys see what I find. It was for Star Wars later in the week, though. So stay tuned. Because it's going to be pretty amazing. Let's Transformers, nothing there. What do we got? Nothing. Yes, there's some neat Power Ranger stuff, as I mentioned before. I was too old by the time Power Rangers came out, so I definitely was not into them, but I appreciate seeing them. It still brings some nostalgia back, and here's, again, some Legos for Grimsey and anyone else that's into it. Some of these Lego sets for Star Wars, I mean, they'd be the only ones I care about, are pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. But that's definitely not something I'm going to get into. Look at Grogu. Poor little guy has to carry the entire franchise. All right, so we are on day 2 right now of the toy hunt. I am going to hit up a couple of stores before work. And so far this week has actually been a lot better. I think last week was hopefully the last week of like that lull, which just went on for probably about 3-4 weeks, but I think we might be over the hump. So let's see. Right now I am at a Walmart. It's the first Walmart of the day. I don't know what we're going to find, but I've been seeing Walmarts have been getting that Boba Fett Black Series from Book of Boba Fett, the new one. So maybe that'll be here. Fingers crossed. Let's head on in to our first Walmart and see what we can find. All right, here we go. So first Walmart always starts with Jurassic Park. Transformers, random Teen Wolf, some Lightyear, the Genie, just a lot of random stuff here. Absolutely no rhyme or reason as to how it's organized. All right, here's the Thor Love and Thunder wave. They have a few of the figures, which is cool. At least it's something. Some DC, nothing new. That gold label Catwoman there. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, God, the Star Wars section just makes me sad. Yeah, this one so far, not too good, not too good. Some Masters of the Universe, but nothing that I need. All kind of older stuff. A lot of AEW. A lot of AEW here of this older wave. I believe it's the Unrivaled wave, but I kind of poke through it and nothing. No chase, no nothing. Yeah, very unfortunate. But it's cool that they're at least on the shelves. And what do we got here? This is, I believe, another Walmart. It is. I didn't bother showing the NECA section of the other one only because it didn't have anything. So unless it has something even remotely interesting, I'm not going to show it. I mean, why bother? Poor America Chavez warming the pegs. Have you guys seen Doctor Strange 2 yet? What'd you guys think? I thought it was okay. I was a little disappointed. Especially coming off of Spider-Man No Way Home. I thought that it should have been a lot better. Just didn't like the story very much. Story should have been better, especially for the concept of what the movie was. The story should have been better. Yeah, nothing going on here, really. Oh, look, it's Care Bears. Who cares? Seriously, who cares? And here's the NECA section. And a couple of these, which I thought were just kind of neat. Got Slash. Ozzy back there. Man, I gotta say, I hate those Ninja Turtle figures that are right there. They are so horrible. And these Garbage Pail Kids, I haven't seen these before. Those Ninja Turtle figures are just absolutely horrendous. And where are we at now? Oh, this is Walgreens. I stopped in Walgreens just on a hunch, and look what I found. I couldn't believe it. And a random Jason NECA, which was funny, but look at this. I never thought I would find this. I've never, ever found any of the Walgreens exclusives. And look at it, it's right there. Now, this is Weirdo Comics and Collectibles, my buddy's store. And he actually rearranged everything. So I thought, like, oh, let me get some footage of his rearranged store, which is what I do here. Look at these Power Rangers. Apparently those are rare. I don't know anything about it. That Mumra right there haunts me. I swear to God, it haunts me. I was so close to buying it because it looks amazing. It's one of the coolest looking figures I think I've ever seen. But I'm not into Thundercats. And I know if I get this one Mumra, what's going to happen is I'm going to jump in, head first into Thundercats and need them all. And I just can't do it. Because I can't just get one. He had a bunch of NECAs. Unfortunately, he didn't have a token Razor. But he's got some neat stuff. Look at these older Ninja Turtle figures here. Still mint on card. He's got all four. Some Lucy's. He definitely has some good stuff. This is a really good toy store. He's got these Marvel Legends. He's got a lot of Mezco figures. He's got an original Turtles van up there in box. A little sun-faded, but still. Look at these Mezcos. Pretty neat. Got a little bit of wrestling, not a whole lot, but a little bit. And what's cool is he's got pretty much everything at retail, which is incredible. And everything's, that's retro.
He's just got great prices. It's just a really good store. If you guys are ever in this area, check out Weirdo Comics and Collectibles. You won't be disappointed. He's got a lot of really interesting stuff. A lot of different stuff too. Like there's almost no rhyme or reason to what he has, but like people in the area know to go to him, and he pays fair value. I I feel like his margin for profit can't be huge, but he does well. I mean, people trust him. Buying and selling, so he does well. That's a cool Obi-Wan, especially relevant for the show coming out, which at this point is in less than a week. Never seen these in a store. The Shredder. Never seen that one. It's pretty cool. Here's some loose black series. He's got some good loose black series. Just good stuff. Love it. Han. Imperial Guard. Here's a bin of loose wrestlers, which I kind of dug through. It was all basics, and it was nothing really that I needed, but still kind of neat. I mean, there's Shawn Michaels here. That's a Jax. Nikolai Volkov. Love it. It's so neat. He has another one of these Hall of Fame sets. I actually got from him the other one, and he's got this one. I was actually very tempted to get this electronic X-Wing. I don't have it. I have the regular X-Wing from Power of the Force, but I don't have the electronic one. But it's just so big, and I always have to be mindful of space right now. It's got comics. Check out like these comics. He's got a lot of good comics, and incredibly fairly priced. I've gotten some great deals in comics from him before. And look at this Silver Age stuff here. I mean, this is Silver Age goodness here, right? Look at this. Minor key. Look at this, Marvel .1. That's a big book right now. And fairly priced. Old Man Logan one. Second printing of that. Son of Satan. That was First War Machine. And all these books were really fairly priced. I'm actually kind of kicking myself right now that I didn't get anything. That was our first, what was his name? Harry Styles is going to play him in the movie. For Secret Wars. All right. Back to Target. I could spend all day at Weirdo Comics and Collectibles. Oh, there's Trapjaw. Haven't seen him actually in a store. Oh, something I need. Ding, ding, ding. Flying Fist He-Man. I definitely need him. And look at this. Finally. This wave. It was put out on the shelves. It was in here. There's a box of edges. I actually did end up going through to see if there's a chase. And amazingly, in the entire box that's full of edge, no chase. I don't even understand how that's possible. But it somehow happened. All right, guys. So I am driving around this morning
looking for garage sales. It's something that I always do this time of year, and I've usually had pretty good luck. It's a lot of grunt work, but it's a lot of fun. So I will keep you posted. I'll also hit up a couple Targets and Walmarts as usual, but I'll throw in the garage sales. So if I see anything cool and pick up anything cool, I'll let you know. So there's supposed to be a neighborhood sale here, and I have not seen a single sale. It's very weird. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna drive around. But yeah, like I said, I've done pretty well at garage sales over the years. I've built a good portion of my collection, especially video games, from garage sales. I think if you guys don't do garage sales, it's something to consider, because I think it's an excellent resource for collections. So anyways, enough rambling. If I find something, I will let you know. So I just stopped at that garage sale right there, and it had a lot of pretty good stuff, actually. It had a little bit of everything. It had some toys, it had some video games, even some records. Nothing great for the video games and toys, but I actually got a couple records. I have a small record collection, and my daughter loves records, so we kind of like listen to them together. So what I got was, and this is more for my daughter because she actually loves Fleetwood Mac. I got her Fleetwood Mac Live, so that is pretty cool. And for myself, I got Billy Joel the Stranger. I love Billy Joel. I'm an old man. What can I tell you guys? So that was pretty cool. Like I said, you can find a lot of just random goodness at garage sales, and they were like $5 a piece, which is pretty cheap. So, anyways, guys, so I just stopped at another garage sale, and I found some video games. Nothing great or anything, but if I find video games for this cheap, I'm not going to be able to resist it. These were 50 cents a piece, so I got 4 of them. Is all for the original Xbox. So the first one, SXX Tricky. Let's see. SSX3. And these are really fun snowboarding games. I have them on the PS2, but like I said, if it's something cheap, I'm not going to be able to resist it no matter what it is. Nickelodeon Party Blast. Again, nothing great. And Pac-Man World 2, which is actually kind of a fun Pac-Man game, if I recall correctly. So that is it for that. For $2, it's $2. So whatever. All right, onward. I think I'm going to stop at a Target next. So let's see what that brings.
All right, so here's a Target, and look at this. Lightyear stuff is on clearance already. I don't even understand how that's possible. The movie's not going to be out for another month, and some of the toys are already on clearance. It's crazy. Now, there's a Bo-Katan. That's kind of neat. I have already, but, you know, it's a kind of a hard-to-find figure. And a lot of these retro collections. Again, awesome. It's awesome that the stores are carrying them. Nothing new for He-Man here. It's cool that Trapjaw's hitting. Kind of a mess over here. I looked through them and no chase. Nope. Let's see. Some cool Power Ranger stuff. Here's NECA. What do we got? Oh, this Godzilla's kind of cool, actually. Hellraiser, picked him up a few weeks ago. Evil Dead Ash back there, the Puppet Master. This has a lot of good horror stuff. nicely stocked for horror here. That Halloween 2 set, those Halloween sets are are really great. I was very happy to grab them a few weeks back. Lots of Spawn. I just love seeing stuff that's cool, that's readily available, that's there for
So
people
welcome
to see.
to the pickups portion of this week's video. And as disappointing as the last few weeks has been, this week, not at all. This week, as you guys saw in the footage, was actually pretty great. Like, there was maybe my standards have dropped because of how poor things were the last few weeks, but given that, I've found a good amount of stuff in the store. Also, if you guys have not already, go to Man Cave Collectible Reviews channel and check out his we did a live stream, I think it was like 4 days ago, where it was myself, Man Cave, Zach, Jack, Dan, JB's Toys Trunk, and the one and only Jersey Geek. The five of us were on there and did a 2-hour live stream. It was talking about toys, interacting with everybody that was commenting. It was a blast. So if you guys have not checked that out in Man Cave's channel. I'll try to link it down below if I remember by the time I edit this video. But anyways, so let's jump into this week's pickups, which were pretty spectacular. This is something which I got off camera from a buddy of mine, and it's a figure which I've wanted for a long time. I think it's one of the best Spider-Man figures to have ever come out. And it was pretty pricey, but he got it for me for my birthday. He went, split it with another friend of mine, and the two of them got a really good deal on it, so they got it for me. And it is from the Toy Biz Spider-Man Marvel Legends. This figure is awesome. And it comes with part of the Sentinel Build-A-Figure. I've actually seen the Sentinel Build-A-Figure. They have it at Weirdo Comics and Collectibles. It's like $150. It's actually a really cool Build-A-Figure. Next, I'm going to jump into the Star Wars. And the Star Wars stuff this week was out of this world. So first, you guys saw me actually find... I couldn't believe I found this at Walgreens. I've never found anything at Walgreens. This is the first time I found one of their exclusives at Walgreens. And it is the Clone Trooper 212th Battalion. Very cool Clone Trooper. And the next batch of stuff, you guys saw me find this, but what happened was I was in Target and they had a U-boat of a bunch of boxes, and I noticed on one of the boxes it said Star Wars Vintage Collection. So I was like, oh. So I called somebody over, and this was not on camera, unfortunately, and he opened it up, and the entire wave of Star Wars Vintage Collection was in there that I was looking for. So I was very excited. What I did get footage of is the figures that were left over on the pegs after I had already picked what I wanted. I went back a few minutes later after the gentleman put everything on the pegs that was left, and I got footage of that. But what I got was Yoda. This is a great figure. The Ahsoka Tano from Mandalorian. This is an unbelievable wave. The Death Watch Mandalorian. Fennec Shand. And the 501st Clone Trooper, which is one of the best looking clone troopers there is. Now, another vintage collection figure which I got this week. I had this pre-ordered, I can't even remember where. So I'm going to end up having a double of it, but whatever. It is, I I saw this went on sale on Amazon, so I grabbed it, and it is the Mace Windu from Attack of the Clones. His face is a little weird. Almost looks like a little baby Mace. But other than that, it's a really good figure. All right. Next, you guys saw me find this at Gamestop. I thought this was a really good Green Arrow figure. And it is Green Arrow from Injustice 2. Let's see what else. Oh, this you guys saw me find at, I believe it was Target. And it is the Flying Fists He-Man. I was actually actively looking for this, so I'm glad I was able to find it. All right, and the last part of this haul is going to be wrestling, and boy did I get some good stuff on wrestling. So first, can't recall if I know I got this at Target, but I don't recall if I got it, footage of me getting it. It's from Series 92 Charlotte Flair. And this I also got at Target. It is the new Fiend Bray Wyatt. And the last few, these I all got from Ringside Collectibles. This is a figure which I've been wanting for a long time, and I couldn't find him, and I'm glad Ringside finally put him up. It is the Zodiac, who's actually Brutus the Barber Beefcake, but this is who he was in one of his incarnations on WCW. But these next two, I've seen some people finding or getting these, online, and mine didn't say it was shipping until July for whatever reason, but it just arrived, so I am not complaining. So this was an extremely pleasant surprise, and it is the Mr. T and Hulk Hogan Ultimate Editions. These look so good. It's really crazy how good these look. Like the Mr. T even comes with the little Hulkamania hat. The shirts are awesome. I really kind of want to open these, but I'm not opening any of the Ultimates. So, but this one, if any, is tempting. I might have to get a second one of this Hogan. I might. This is a great Hogan. It's from their WrestleMania 1 match against Piper and Orndorff. So that is it, guys. This week, like I said, I thought it was a great week. And also, wait till you see my midweek video. I actually got footage at a toy store in my area, which I never visited before, where I was able to get footage. It was always really busy, and it's kind of a smaller store, but with the amount of people that are always in it, I just never felt comfortable getting footage there. But I got lucky this time, and there was no one there, so the owner let me get all the footage I wanted. It was awesome. And this store, wait till you guys see this store. Holy cow. This is a toy collector's dream, this store. So that's going to be my Wednesday video, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, thank you all so much for your ongoing support. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot. I love the interaction with you guys. I love that the channel is growing. And just so you guys know, I'm never going to monetize this channel, okay? It has to do with my work and everything, because if I monetize it, I have to disclose it as income, and then there's this whole thing. It's just not worth the trouble. So I'm never going to monetize this channel. I'm doing this purely for the love of toy collecting and the toy community. So always keep that in mind. Like, the more you guys interact with me, the more passion it gives me, the more, like, I feel re-energized about doing this. And I'm doing this because I just love this community. I love collecting toys. I love talking to you, all you guys. You guys message me on Instagram. I don't mind that at all. I can't always respond, but I try to if I can. So I always respond to all the messages and comments on YouTube, so definitely keep them coming. Anyways, enough of this sentimental rambling. Thank you again so much. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit those notification bells. Until next time, take care.